And hello, welcome back to my stream. It's been a while since I was at Prismata, playing Prismata the last time on stream, and yeah, I was like, I'm up for a game or two again, getting back in a little. Yeah, I'm, let's say, out of the game, out of the zone. Yeah, so I mean, of course, some idea of what we are doing here. Prismata, if you're watching this video, you probably have seen the previous two ones. I see as a kind of RTS, real-time strategy in a turn-based form, yeah, where you're having your build orders and you're having, like, I mean, the more you know the units and stuff, everything around the game, have your plan how to do your stuff, do your thing. And what stuff do you have there? You have like units, buildings, and you build units to destroy the enemy. Yeah, the enemy is the other player. Yeah, it's a 1v1 game. And yeah, as I said, it's been a while for me, yeah, for myself. And I was up for a chill stream here. Yeah, it's not largely scripted. Yeah, I have an idea of what I want to do roughly. So yeah, I might say let's get into it. Yeah, the interface, the starting interface. Hello here, hello there. Level 32 here personally. Yeah, up to what I can do and find, more or less. Yeah, you have stuff I can show you in a tutorial like starting battle that you unlock, so to say, to play with. Yeah, there's still stuff that I haven't unlocked yet that you can play with, and by leveling. And yes, to give you a real quick idea, there's also quickfire tutorials and the campaign, and if you play this game yourself, it's free to play. Everyone can get into it. It's there's a very lightweight way to get into the game. So if this is too rough or too fast, I mean, I've made 2 videos already. If you want an, I like to call it, almost over-explained version, yeah, where I'm explaining everything and every step and every thought process, like in detail or as much as I'm thinking about it, refer to the previous 2 videos. Here I will jump in very quickly. Yeah, you can do casual matches, and you can go into ranked play, and you can just play versus the AI with a lot of settings. In the settings I take on simply pacifist bot for an introductory thing here, which will not attack me. Random start and no time limit. Yeah, mainly because of the no time limit I'm going into it. This year, casual and ranked play have time limits. Yeah, I don't have much time to explain or go into detail I want to get into. And base set, I won't take any random stuff in here yet, just to, yeah, start off very basic, yeah, which we'll see shortly. Usually you have 2 columns here of units and buildings. Yeah, there's the base set, which is in every game, and there will usually be additional units. Yeah, and what you see here in the basic setup, yeah, you have your drones. These are your main money machines. They make you money. When you build them, they give you more money the consecutive turns. Yeah, you start with no resources and a set of starting units. The first player has 1 drone less. Yeah, that's the turn 1 downside for you, because you have your first turn. You need to be balanced, so to say, in ways. Yeah, and here it happens with having 1 drone less. Engineers provide, how do I call it? Energy. Energy is mainly used for drones and other specific units. It's quite narrow what you use them for. And having this money, yeah, you can spend it on drones, you can spend it on engineers to have more drones, yeah, to go more econ. There are emotes, yeah, the AI also likes to emote you, which are general and of course also game specific ones in here. And yeah, having no money, you can spend this money on either more drones and engineers, or on the 3 other resources you have. Gaussite, Bohemium or replicas, yeah, green, blue or red. The Gaussite is stackable like the money, yeah. You make money or Gaussite, you keep it. And it's called in the wiki also technology, kind of, which you lose at the end of the turn if you don't use it. Bohemian and replicas. These are spent on various units. The base set has units that only need either 1 Gaussite, 1 Bohemian or 1 replicas. So yeah, I can go like more econ here. It's a passive spot. Yeah, I will accumulate a few drones extra to simply have some money here. And well, let's say I construct a blast forge. Yeah. If I decide to go into blue or red, I should at least have enough money to also spend this, because if I don't, like if I just go more drones randomly and not use the Bohemian I'm producing, I will lose it. Yeah, that's the rule for the blue and the red stuff. Yeah, that's steel like Bohemian. But I use it on a steel splitter, for example, which gives me 1 attack that I can use for attacking, right? Or can use the Animus. If I'm planning to use the Animus and the Blast Forge, I should at least have an idea of how I spent my money then. If I spend it on 1 steel splitter and 2 Tarsiers, yeah, that's right away one thing that I'm looking for, to have at least the econ to spend all my stuff. Yeah, if I start wasting stuff, then yeah, but to be a little more efficient. Yeah, which if I spend it on 1 steel splitter and 2 Tarsiers to spend 1 blue and 2 red. Ah yeah, Animus gives 2 red for reasons. The Blast Forge gives 1 blue per turn, and the Conduit gives 1 green per turn. And if I get 2 per turn by Animus, 1 per turn by Blast Forge, I have 2 red to spend, which would cost me for Tarsiers 8 money, and 6 for Steel Splitter. I need 14, I have 16, I can keep up with the econ. And I can also build a Conduit, which will produce me green passively, so that won't be a problem. And yeah, usually, if they start building attacking units, I'd also build walls. Walls are cool for blocking, yeah. Defensive unit, yeah. So I can build this stuff and have some leftover money. I could think about spending it on engineers and maybe more drones. It would depend on what the enemy does. Because it's pacifist spot, I don't have to think about it too much here. They also can build steel splitters. Steel splitters can attack, or they can block. It depends on how I use them. If I use them to attack, they can block for the turn. So yeah, I don't have to build a wall here, but I will. For have a little more realistic feel here. And yeah, the side thing about the engineers, yes, they produce energy, which I most likely won't use later on too much anymore, after I'm finishing with some kind of basic setup to produce stuff. So they will most likely in some stage like here for them, be destroyed when blocking. Yeah, they are blockers. So if there's enough attack coming their way, yeah, I'm sending 7 attack here, they have to block at some point. Some are optional blockers like the drones and steel splitters. So if I use them to attack, they're not at the front line, so to say, like the walls and engineers. So the engineers serve the purpose of giving you energy for the beginning, for drones and other stuff, and later defend for you. And yeah, some are not blockers. They will never be at the front line, so to say, at first. Yeah. I have quite some money here. I can also build Gauss Cannons. Gauss Cannons are attackers. For 1 green, I have enough money to build them too. And yeah. One thing to note is there's kind of breakpoint health, which is health designated by this blue cross, and more usual health. Yeah, it's called fragile in this game, can be damaged. To kill, for example, the wall, you need full 3 damage at once. Yeah. to get to this unit to be destroyed. Yeah, stuff like the conduit and gauss cannons. Usually the green buildings and units are so-called fragile. Yeah, if they receive damage, they're damaged. Yeah, and you don't need to reach some kind of threshold breakpoint to break these units. Yeah. And yeah, I'm continuing to build my attack stuff. I can more and more get there. You have a lot of leftover money and energy, which usually won't happen that easily, right? And yeah, attack the enemy stuff. The defender decides how to distribute the damage while there are blockers left. If the blockers are broken and passed through, the attacker decides what to attack, and usually they choose drones, because the drones, yeah, if there are a lot of drones, there's a lot of backup, yeah, because there's a lot of money, and so far the enemy can keep up here. And yeah, I mean, they don't build anything for attack and don't use steel splitters or rhinos for attacking, so I can do my thing here. By the way, I can't build stuff indefinitely. There's some kind of, how do you say, storage for them. I can claim victory now. I can also just show how far it can get here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've left over money. I can almost spend it on drones. There's a supply here. Yeah, the enemy used their supply of drones, so there won't be drones for long anymore. And the game also warns me if my supply runs low. And yeah, now if I turn, I can get there. Yeah, and there's some, so to say, also basic mechanics within the basic units. For each resource, there's one attacking unit present. Yeah, the red ones have 2 attackers more or less. The rhinos are half and half. They have like 2 charges to attack with. After they attacked with the 2 charges, they are only blockers with 2 health. Or only, they can only be blockers, yeah, from that point on. The wards in blue are prompt. Prompt means usually you need 1 turn to build a unit. Yeah. Yeah, build time of 1. Some units like a Tarzan need 2 turns. Maybe cheaper for that reason or because of their effect. And the green also give you force fields. If for the cost of a drone and 1 green and 1 money, yeah, you don't need a lot of resource, but you need a drone. You can create a force field, like to have some immediate, not too high, but more blocked than just 1. I mean, you can always not use drones for money and keep them as blockers, but if you have also gauss sight, you can make force fields to be a little more efficient if you lose drones anyways. And yeah, stuff that you have in a basic set. I have so much attack to get through the force fields so far. I can also buy gauss cannons now. Can overrun defenders, and from this point on I can decide where to distribute damage. And yeah, I can distribute damage on things that are built. If I destroy everything that's built, I can also target things that are on their way to be built. That are not built already, but will be built. And things that are in construction cannot be targeted. It's a thing. But after that, you claim victory. That's the latest point. If the enemy resigns, you can simply claim victory right away. So yeah. Now, if I use random setup, maybe the basic bot for simple strategies, or standard is plus or minus 8 random units. If you go into the casual play, and you can decide to fight more human or more bot opponents, because the game is not so populated, sadly. There are not many human opponents, so I set it to bots anyways, and be in the middle for the amount of units. And yeah, maybe I can scale up those bots and then go into play more and more this way. The main thing is here to go for no time limit, because right now, for this moment, I kind of want to chill with this game, but still want to see stuff in play. I mean, obviously I can go into the blueprint index and see, here's the Blood Rager. 7 gold, 1 blood, 3 attack to build, to gain 2 per turn. It's like... seems like a build-up thing. Or maybe if you can't use attack efficiently because they can efficiently block, the stuff like the energy matrix. I talked about the breakpoint health. If the attacker doesn't have at least 5 damage, 5 attack to use for attack phase, like at most 4, 1 energy matrix is enough to block all this damage and not losing anything because the breakpoint is not reached. I as a defender can decide to distribute all the 4 or up to 4 damage to the energy matrix and be like, you know. And yeah, if you usually waste the attack, they can use it on the Blood Rager and then maybe surpass some tall blockers. What's the tallest blocker I've seen here so far? 5 is tall. 5's definitely not bad. And the highest breakpoint health totals have the blue units. Where are you? Or if I only seen you, this one is 6, the Centurion. It's always blocking, so you should keep up with defenses to not lose him because he's pretty expensive, but he's surprisingly efficient in my eyes. Energy matrix. Haven't I unlocked you? Have you been? Here's some blueprint with some big thing here. Big thing, yeah. Stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, and I can go through everything and be looking at stuff and go to the wiki and not play the game, or I can play the game, or I can more relaxed play the game. Yeah, more relaxed is with no time limit. Okay, basic build. Let's see what we get here. And yeah, that's the second con I've talked about. There's additional stuff here. With no time limit, I can even show you all the units, yeah, without big pressure. Which don't have an odd feel, yeah. I will just set down the volume a little bit here. Dramatic music here. Econ units, yeah. There are also some kind of econ units here. This one says I need 2 money, energy, also 1 ghost sight and 2 drones to have a 5 health unit here that give me 3 money per turn. So I give away 2 drones, will give me 1 gold each to instead get 3. And if I pay 1 ghost, I can even get 1 more. This sounds like a big build up econ thing. Isochronous, build time of 2. I know this one already. Can be damaged, fragile. And yeah, self-turn, gain 2 attack and go into exhaust 2. So it takes every second turn and gives me 2 attack instead of maybe 1 attack per turn. So it's coming in waves. Kinetic driver, I've seen this one too. Lifespan of 6. I have to use it within the 6 turns and then it's gone. Gives me 1 attack per turn, or for 2 gold I can sacrifice it to destroy an enemy Animus Blastforge Conduit. Yeah, so I can destroy one of those production buildings of the enemy if I want to. Energy Matrix, make an appearance here. Tall blocker, also not cheap, but it's tall, right? Grenade Mech constructs 3 pixies, you see it to the right. On click, I can use it to gain 1 attack. Yeah, there are some like grenades. I can see them, I can just click and throw them. Timing it the way I want. Self-turn 1 attack, and I can click it to consume a Blast Forge, a Bohemian, a blue creator, and construct 3 pixies. So Grenadier, more or less. Odin. Oh yeah, there are different amounts of storage for each unit. Like the engineer and the drone, there are a lot of those. 20, yeah. The second player has 1 more drone because of reasons. And certain units you have 4 in stock of each, and some are only once in the storage, so you can only build them once, yeah. Because they're strong or have unique effects, yeah. Or the more stronger or unique they are, less they're in there. The husks, yeah, only cost 2 gold and 1 red. You get a prompt 1 health defender, yeah, so you can convert red into defense, yeah. Mostly red is aggressive, and you have aggressive ways to get there, but the husks give you more defense if you need it. And there are a lot of those in supply. They're like not very complex, but yeah. The Antima Comet, it's a very interesting one. Build time of 2 turns, and start of turn gain 1 attack for each engineer you have, and sacrifice the comet. Pretty specific to be around the engineers, but okay. And yeah, usually about the aggressive strats here, you go for red usually. Yeah, if you're not, you usually, or I usually, spend money to get some drones in there. I don't even know that much, or I haven't played that much to know which strategies, with which units you want to go with very early, or like turn 1 starting to build attack right away. I usually end up going 2 or 3 turns econ, or at least I want to try to do that. I see the Animus already. Yeah. So the Animus is a sign that they want to go, or they are able to go Tarsus Rhinos. If they don't next turn, they are just wasting money. So I can go for 1 Blast Forge, I guess. I don't have to. If they go for 1 attack, I mean Tarsus need build time of 2, so this takes 2 turns at least. If they go for Rhinos, for reasons, Rhinos, I mean, they can get you some prompt defense. Can be attacked to it. It can be used to attack and then stay blockers and don't provide any additional value anymore. So I think I can just go 3 drones. If they go for a Rhino, I will lose 1 engineer. That will be fine. They go for 2 Tarsus. If they spend money on attackers, they don't spend it on drones. And having quite some drones is very cool, right? So, I mean, what I'm looking for, or I have my orientation around what to go for, is what the enemy does, of course, and how many drones to have. I like to have an idea of what to build each turn. If I say they're building attackers already, what should be kind of efficient for defense? I don't know if I want to go engine matrices a lot. I mean, there are only 4 anyways, but this would mean I need 2 Blast Forges to get 1 matrix per turn. If I go for matrices, or at least 1. Or I can go for 1 matrix and then grenade max. 10 gold. If I want to go for 3 Blast Forges, I can go for Grenade Max Walls and maybe 1 Odin. Odin! Oh, I haven't talked about him one. When board constructs 3 Steel Splitters, 1 attack per turn. And I can click it to consume 1 and gain 4 attack. Odin doesn't give me attack on its own terms. It's like 3 Steel Splitters at once. I can use Steel Splitters. So if I build Steel Splitters each turn, I can get 4 attack for 6 gold and 1 blue. That's how I read it. Okay. Yeah. If I had a timer now, I'd like 2 minutes and no time to casually. I'm playing casually now, right? Go over what to go for. I mean, I could have gone for the Antima Comet, perhaps. I would need different producers here for it. And them being so aggressive with Tarsus, I'm not really convinced I want to go that way. Okay, how many drones do I need? Yeah, that's the main question. If I go Grenade Mech Wall each turn, or maybe Grenade Mech Steel Splitter each turn. I need 16, right? And 3 Blast Forges. If I play more frequently, more often, I don't have to think about this stuff too much, yeah. You have some shifted or different build orders depending on whether you're the first or second player, so 50% of the time I'm on the one side, 50% of the time on the other side. Right. I'm pretty certain I want to go blue for defense. Yeah, blue is more defensive usually, or has the better defense units. Green has higher health stuff, and like, I don't know. I can't put him into a role too easily. And red is more aggressive. Yeah, they're aggressively going for Tarsius here, and I mean, if I build a grenade mech, I have 4 attack available the following turn. This way, they need to wait 2 turns and get 1 per turn. This one gives them 1 per turn and 3 immediate because of the pixies. Okay, 16. This would mean 3 drones. I can go for Blast Forge already. And yeah, I need to build 2 Blast Forges for the Grenade Mech first. I think that's fine. 16. 1 Blast Forge. Okay. Oh yeah, they're threatening to attack already, because these will be ready. Yeah. The wall timing is perfect actually. I can get 2 Blast Forges. Get here defense, they get a Rhino, meaning they can use, they have 3 to 4 damage available, depending on whether they use the Rhino or not, or whether or not they use Speed Splitter. But they will use the Steel Splitter because they don't need it for defense anyways, as a blocker. So clicking it and using it as an attacker won't be too bad for them. And, well, I can go for the Matrix. I don't want to build drones anymore anyways, because they decided to use their money now, so to say. And I'm starting to use it. So I'll go for the Grenade Mech. Oh, no, yeah, I'm already... Now, if I pass the turn, so to say, to get to the Odin, they will just start attacking. Question is, because I want to give up engineers anyways, I can go for a Steel Splitter now. Yeah, they want to use all their attack. Because I can distribute damage, I first choose 2 engineers, then there are 2 left to distribute, and I choose the wall. It so-called absorbs it, because it gets attacked, because I choose it as a target from this point on, but because it doesn't reach a breakpoint, it doesn't break. Now, they have 5 attack available, so building a grenade mech and wall means 1 ball is destroyed, the other ball absorbs 2, and, well, I can already overrun them because they were too simple. Yeah, the basic board is not really good in playing through its attack, so having 2 damage ready and killing the engineers, I can use my pixies to yeah, destroy even more stuff. Just killing a Tarsius is like, okay, I cut down their damage, but cutting down their econ is way more painful, in my opinion. And because I have the defense up anyways, I can soak up the damage for now. I didn't use 1 Rhino, so I only absorb 1, that's fine. Because my econ allows me... Oh, I clicked the Grenadier. Yeah, I should not have done that. But it's okay, because I break through anyways. Yeah, I just kill the Grenade Mech and overrun them. Kill the Tarsius. Speed Splitters 1. Nah, I want to revert that, wait. Yeah, I've ended the defense this way. I want to use the pixies. Yeah, wall Steel Splitter. Yeah, and Blast Forge. Yeah, the grenade has the clickable. I somehow clicked it to construct the pixies. That's not what I wanted to do. I can keep up with the defense. Cutting down the drones means they can't build stuff anymore. Yeah, I can claim victory already. But finishing it here... They have 8 attack, but me going through with 4 cuts down the drones. I can buy the Matrix and wall, let's say. Overrun them. No drones means no war. They don't have money anymore. Drones cost money and need engineers, and being at this point is very painful. I don't have to mind too much what to do around the stuff now. I can even build an Odin without problems. Build a Tarsius. Yeah, I lose the Matrix, but well, it's kind of over. There we go. Yeah. And with this much time available, adapt bot, improve defense. Having random units, we get a new random set of stuff. And that's kind of fun to me. So I like to play this here and see what we got here. Oh, we didn't even go for the econ stuff, because they were aggressively trying to go for Tarsius. Okay, Megatron. 3 energy needs necessary, 5 gold and 4 attack to gain me 4 money per turn. The big brother of little Joni boy here. Okay. Question is, what econ I need to get there efficiently? Because I need to have attacks also as well. So 4 attack, you don't get too quickly to 4 attack, I'd say. Huh. Not sure. Energy Field. It's prompt, so it blocks right away. It doesn't need 1 turn to be built and then be used. Yeah, prompt defenders are up immediately. Fragile, so they have usual HP. Lifespan of 3. Yeah, after 3 turns they disappear. And restore 1 health per turn. Yeah, so if I build them and they survive the 3 turns, they block up to 5. Okay. It's a certain way of defense, yeah. A little more complex than blockers than walls. They just build and they are there each turn until they're destroyed. This one destroys itself after some time. Zamora Voidbringer. Huge unit. Okay cost. Takes 6 turns to be built. Usual HP of 20. And paying 8 Gaussite. You gain 8 gold and 8 attack. It's like you need your big huge economy. There are 10 colonies to be built altogether, so you need almost all of those. Yeah, 4 times 8, 32 gold more or less to sustain the cost of using Zamora. And also some units, there is a wiki, there's still the wiki webpage, so there's discussion and some build orders maybe to get to some units efficiently. It seems that there are Zamora games. Yeah, either players decide to go for Zamora and build the econ to sustain the 8 gold and damage per turn, or they don't, or they're cut off before they get there. And it's curious to play with Zamora. Not sure how or when or in which way so far. Yeah. Maha Rectifier, fragile. Restore 2 health per turn. Oh yeah, I don't think units have a maximum max HP. Yeah, I mean the breakpoint units are destroyed when damage reaches the breakpoint, but the rectifiers are usually green ones, or the fragile ones don't. And Perilla. I've read that this one was adjusted several times or so. Start of turn, gain 1 attack for each Tarsier that attacks this turn. Meaning if you're building Tarsiers, which need 2 turns, you can have the big gorilla here, giving you a multiplier. Yeah, times 2. Yeah, amplifying what you have already. Going super fast for Tarsiers alone seems to be beatable quite often. Tarsier Rush. But with Amperilla, you have like ×2. It just seems to be sick. Yeah. So going for super fast games, this one seems to be good. Need experience to know better. Plasma fire. Blocker. Fragile. When I click it, I can consume a drone to gain 4 attack. So I shoot a drone or shoot drones at the enemy with this thing here. Needs quite some money and resource to be built, and well, seems to quite pack a punch as soon as you get there. Sentinels, blockers, fragile, stamina 3, can click 3 times, click and gain 1 attack. And construct an engineer. Okay, they're like rhinos. Build, can defend, can attack. This one also constructs engineers and has a health of 3. Fragile. This one has breakpoint health, this fragile. And Hellhound, I've played some games already, focusing on the Hellhound, having 1 or 2 builds per turn. They construct an engineer when built, so they give you some kind of defense, because engineers have 1 health and are blockers, right? So yeah, going for the Hellhounds, give you defense, so you can go like Hellhound Tarsia, which needs 9 drones, 1 Blast Forge and 1 Animus. Yeah. And are really not bad. Quite good, actually, yeah. Or if you need like 1 wall, you can, instead of 1 Hellhound, build 1 wall and 1 Tarsia, waste 1 red and then go for that. And yeah. I mean, the Narvi blocker, you want to get past that. You don't have tall, if you don't have tall blockers or taller than the wall, I feel like aggressive strategies are well worth it. I'm turn 1 player. I can go for the Animus, but I then want to use this right away, which I won't. So I need 2 drones anyways. I mean, that's the fastest, that is efficient in my opinion, that I can go for. If I buy the Blast Forge now, I mean, I have the money, I'm at 9. I can build the Animus and have 3 gold left, but I'm not using the Blast Forge. And I will need to pass 1 turn anyways before I can go to for the Hellhound Tarsia. I can go for 10 Hellhounds in total, right? So I do this 10 turns in a row. Question is when I want to swap from the Blast Forge to the Animus, second one, to get an Amparilla, or 2, or 3, or 4. Yeah. I mean, I need 1 drone anyways. If I buy the Blast Forge, but don't use it next turn, I don't need to wall because the enemy is not attacking. If I want to build a steel split, I need a drone, but don't go for the Animus then. I waste the Blast Forge, so I'd rather build a second drone. I have 12 stuff. I can use it on Blast Forge Animus and then go blasting. Deciding for 2 drones but not an engineer is showing that I'm maybe going for some aggressive stuff. Yeah, that's also a thing here. Yeah, you see between turns what is possible for the enemy after he decides for their turns. So I go for Blast Forge Animus here and go for a Hellhound Tarsia rush. It's one of the fastest things, in my opinion, that you can go for that's solid and viable. And yeah, I'm getting NGs here. Actually, I can go for another Tarsia and a drone, because I don't need additional defense. I don't need to be rushing too fast, I don't need to. And having an extra drone gives me even more time. And going for the Hellhound doesn't give me more attack per turn. Gives me 1 attack in total because it's constructed 1 turn faster. But yeah, going for the extra drone, going to 11. I'll be able to build a Hellhound and Tarsia back to back. Actually, I mean, that's a waste on a Blast Forge in some way. I cannot use the B. It's one attack per turn, each turn. I mean, I'm not using the engines in any way, that's the only thing. I mean, I have a surplus of 1 anyways, this way. Let's go for the Hellhound. I mean, I paid for Bohemian. Yeah. I can build a drone now. If I do this 3 more turns, I get to the Animus and can go for an Emperilla, like, immediately. Not immediately. Because as soon as I'm at 6, I get 10 gold and cannot buy the Emperilla right away. They need defenses soon. I will float. The drone pays itself back after 3 turns. I should have used the money there. Because I'm not making a turn anywhere. Only for getting a conduit now. That's the only point. Then I can go for sentinels later. I can go for sentinels now. I mean, I get engineers to defend for me. You get engineers for them. Yeah, right. Right. Oh, with an extra drone I can go for a sentinel hellhound each turn. Could have gone for... Oh. Then every field will live, but they will lose a rhino. They will have... There's no reason not to use the stamina on this one. Not really. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. You can use the Mega Drone for a transition from an aggressive early start into a high econ thing. If you make a turn on a spot. Yeah, but I want to use my attack. They will most likely, because the Nervy field gives them more HP, destroy the drone, Rhino, and Nervy. I mean, they left up a drone to do that. But they lose the Rhino. They lose the Rhino, they have up to 2 damage. They can't get past engineers. Or even if they destroy all engineers. Okay. I'm at this spot. They have 2 damage ready. 4. Oh, I can even build a force field now. I will die as well. If I don't build something defensive, anything defensive, yeah, I mean, some damage will cease after 1 turn, so I can use it. Say use a drone in defense. I mean, I have 9 gold anyways to build up. They built a Zamora, but as long as they don't have the Gaussite to use it, it doesn't matter anyways. I'm ready to use the Nervy field. 10 damage is quite something. I mean, I have 10 damage against their 3 per turn. And at this point I can even overrun them. I'll overrun them with 5, so they will lose 5 drones. And they don't have 11 attack. Yeah, that's the potential. That's the maximum they can have, given they can spend what's the word? They can support this, right? There's a Mora. There's a Mora has 8 attack if they have 8 Gorset, which they don't have. So this 8 is irrelevant. They have 1 constant damage and 2 potential, so it's 1 to 3 damage. And 1 to 3 is blocked by these here, so I will go for Tarzia Hellhound. Oh, they don't even have. They have only 2 potential, 1 to 2, because I destroy the rhinos. Yeah, cutting the drones is good for me. Oops, this way. They concede. Yeah, and because it's the AI, I simply take the time to finish up. Yeah. If it was a human player, they might not concede. And I need to play out the game anyways. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah. Hello, Zamora. Not doing anything. That's the thing. If you just build Zamora and be like, oh, it's cheap, and I get a huge thing there. It's not even a blocker, so blockers need to be destroyed first anyways, and me as the enemy can go around everything else. Yeah, and having built up 18 damage per turn, 18 attack per turn is very solid. And let's build a Mega Drone because I can. Yeah, having so many units here and so many possible combinations makes it pretty interesting for a big variety of games. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Just give me a moment to get down to block out a little bit of sunlight, at least not to go to my face. Yeah. My microphone was up. Once more. We play against Expert Bot because the previous games were easy enough. I'm turn 2 now, the game's different. And what is important in terms of experience, the white drone here. It's cheaper than the drone by 1 gold. It takes 2 turns to build before you get any money. It's frontline. It can be attacked directly. That means that it doesn't matter if there are other blockers. If the enemy decides to attack wild drones, they can attack wild drones, for example, you know, anything that has front line. Also, this poly wall is front line. I will get to that quickly. And well, only just give also 1 gold. So, and the AI also likes to build these, and I was like, okay, the AI likes to build these, I can go for something aggressive or generate attack to kill off the drones, the wild drones. And you don't get to attack fast or in increments of 2 very fast. Maybe you can get up like 2 attack fast per turn, but yeah, the wild drones are pretty for the early game, at least pretty they can hold off damage, so to say. And you get your economy, build up what you want to build up, and then smash them with your stronger economy attack, right? So it's a very curious one, and this is why experience is important to me, or having games like these, to just see if a simple bot, or simpler bot, can go for a strategy that I don't know, or cannot, or don't know how to easily answer. It's something I learn about, yeah, for units, for other buildings, yeah. So that I might also want to try myself and see what I can do. White drones. Yeah, I'm not sure how valuable white drone rush is. There'd be like 2 white drones engineered to build 3 white drones next turn. But I want to try. I simply want to try out, yeah. Also, here's an indicator of a gold estimate for next turn, given that all your producing units stay next turn. So you don't need to calculate too much every time. So yeah, I'd like to go for the white ones, see how they pan out. Gauss charges. Gain 1 attack and sacrifice Gauss charge. If you buy this, it's an immediate grenade, so to say, yeah? The pixies, you can decide when to use. The Gauss charges are like, okay, next turn you get simply 1 attack. For 1 gold and 1 green. There are a lot of charges available, and is a cheap way to spend your greens. So if you build 1 conduit, maybe 2, and be like, okay, I'm doing my thing elsewhere, and be like, okay, I have 10 gold, 10 Gaussite, charge it. Yeah, blast open the door. There's some tall defender, maybe, stuff like that. These are chronos we've seen. Build time 2, fragile and attack 2 every second turn. So it's 1 damage per turn, but in waves. App Turbine. 6 gold, 1 energy, and a Bohemian to get 2 per turn. And I can click it to consume a drone to gain the cost of the drone back, like immediately. It's a weird econ thing, in my opinion. At least for its active. You always pay cost for potential actives and other effects, right? Really shining bright, am I not? Actually, give me a moment. No, this is not too dark. I was afraid if I close up the window too much, it may get too dark here. Yeah, Isochronous App Turbine. I need some econ to get there, to get some more econ. It has 4 health. So if you don't have too much defense at this point, they cannot be broken so fast. It's a very curious one in my opinion. Polywall, blocker, prompt, and is frontline. If the enemy gets up to 5 attack, you can polywall and block everything. After that, the enemy can simply decide to kill the polywall each time. So yeah, I can't be like defending with other things, and if I get to 5 or less, I use the polywall to block or absorb 5. No, it's not that easy. Tatsu Nullifier. A lot of red, 12 gold, 2 per turn of attack, and can chill 5. Add 5 chill to target until next turn. Units cannot block if their chill equals or exceeds their health. chilling enemies means they cannot block. Yeah. So a Tatsu Nullifier can nullify a wall every turn it's active or used, right? So it can get past defenses very efficiently, and it's a very powerful unit in my opinion, from my experience point, yeah. But you need econ to get there. So yeah, Borehole Patroller. It's a curious one. It always blocks, 2 health, construct a pixie, and you gain 1 attack per turn. So as long as it's not destroyed, it gives you attack. And it holds off from your other stuff. And the plasma fires back. Yeah, consuming drones for damage. I've gone this route once with the plasma fire. Econ, having a lot of blockers, and then shoot once every turn. Build a drone, shoot once. Because building a drone then equals or translates into 4 damage every time. Yeah. The question for every unit for me is, what economy do I need to support this unit or this build? If I go like Isochronos, if I want to build 2 Isochroni per turn, I need 10 gold. And 2 conduits. Yeah. So being at 7 drones, the question is, I mean, there's econ available with white drones and turbines. And the question is, how fast can you go with your econ? I mean, if you go for Tarsius are like cheap, but they need a little time. And need to be defended for, because they only have 1 health, right? The Nullifier has 2 health actually, yeah. Patroller has 2. Nullifier has no blocker. The game, so to say, is to see what can you go for or build for, while the enemy has the same opportunity, yeah. Every game, both of you have the same units, being turn-based and with no random elements. Yeah, this game has a core aspect that there's no random elements except the starting player. Yeah, the starting player gets turn 1, but 1 less drone, and from this point on everything is deterministic, so to say. Depending on the player, yeah, depending on what the player decides to do. And yeah, if I say like, okay, if one player wants to go for the Nullifier, the other player has a more difficult time blocking this stuff. Or if I know one player may want to go for the Tatsu Nullifier because it may not be countered that easily, there's a certain build that this player may go for. If I go for 12 drones, for example, I can buy 2 animi in 1 turn and buy Tatsu Nullifiers each turn after that. The question is whether I want defense up to that point. If I want defense up to that point, I only have blue, so to say. I have rhinos, but I don't want to spend red on rhinos when I want to spend it on Nullifier. So the question is, do I go for 17 to have a Nullifier wall per turn? 17 means I need a lot more drones. I can also maybe go for wild drones, and after I build 4 Nullifiers, I don't need that much into those anymore. Having 4 give me 8 damage, 8 attack per turn, and then I can spend it on walls maybe. If I go for 1 Bohemian, the Borehole Patroller gives me 2 damage at least. Yeah, being built, it gives me more pixie for the next turn, it's all 1 attack, and then it can be destroyed in process of blocking. So it always gives me minimum 2 damage to attack in total. If it only gives me 2, it gives me 2 block. Yeah, the ghost charges are like, okay, a sink if one accumulates too much Gaussite. Or too many Gaussite. Yeah, maybe the enemy might go for Isochroni. They're only... Oh! No, they spent all the money on 2 drones. I mean, it would be premium to have Nullifiers ready. If I go for drone wild drone engineer, I can build 2 drones and a wild drone.
This would be 9, then 12, then... Oh wait, 9. No, it doesn't give me money next turn, but the turn after. I mean, I somewhat want to get to the nullifiers. They go for the nullifiers, but they don't go for any defense. Ah, this is complicated. It's intriguing but complicated, and I have to go through those thought processes first, so to say, which is why I like to play some games without a timer. And yeah, it might not be high impact so far or most interesting, but I need to get there, right? I need to get there anyways. I mean, they can't freeze polywalls. They can freeze walls and patrollers, but maybe I want to destroy patrollers. I'm not convinced that the freeze is good in this set of units. If the enemy goes for nullifiers, I need to be faster, simply, perhaps. If they nullify, I want to go for nullifiers. I go for turbines, because they need to get there in some way as well, anyways. So I go for blue. And if I go for something not too aggressive, I may go for white drones. If I go for an engineer now, I want to go for more econ. Right. Yeah, that's also a thing I couldn't make up my mind around so far. If I want to go for early engineers, I mean, this way I just build two drones each turn, which cost me 6, and I can passively push something else. This way, going for 2 drones, I can build 2 more drones next turn and build a conduit. Or if I don't go for a drone but for the white drone, got 2 white drones. Still have 10 for next turn, but then I have 1 gold per turn, which I built for, which will be then 9 per turn. Like 2 white drones, conduit, to be like fast. But do I want to go for plasma fires? Oh, this might be a solution. I can go like 2 white drones conduit. 8, 9. 2 white drones blast forge. Do I want the engineer? I don't need to kill drones for their turbine. Because I want to go for plasma fires. I think plasma fires can break through here in one way or another. But do I need the engineer on turn 1? This is turn 1. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the most unsatisfying thing about this game is like, oh, if I wasted 1 resource somewhere early or wasted a turn because I didn't use my money well, or build this engineer. Well, what I'm unhappy the most with usually is that I have 1 more engineer than I want to. And it's sitting there and it's like, yeah. I didn't build so many additional drones with it than I maybe wanted to. Going like this, I can build 2 drones and a white drone. Oh yeah. Also, because the white drone takes 2 turns to build, in contrast to the drone, I can't build it with less money. But it also costs me 3 gold in total. Yeah, the gold that I don't get, set in contrast to the drone, I lose. So it also costs me 3 to 1. But I can build it with less money earlier. But, and that's also as well, they have more health. So if the enemy wants to kill stuff on my side, I can run it with less defenses. Because if the enemy gets to your units anyways, it needs more damage to destroy your stuff. So the white drone it's super weird. It's super weird in my opinion. It halves their efficiency on the breakthrough, so to say. The breakthrough means they can decide what to attack, especially the fragile stuff, which then are the white drones. So, yeah. That's the main point about the white drones, I guess. They make breakthroughs less efficient. Anyways, if I get... that will be 9 at some point. 2 drones, white drone is 12 per turn. At some point. Going for conduits and blast forges then, and plasma fires. I need 15 per turn to build 1 plasma fire and 1 drone per turn. Let's just go for it. Let's see how it pans out. Go for more drones. 2 drones wild. Blast forge. You know, if you go for a lot of econ, plasma fires might not suffice to get there, which is I have no clue. I want to see. I want to see how this works. Because I get to 14 per turn. 14 per turn. 2 conduits, blast forge. I need 1 more money per turn. $5 and 10, 15. If they go for attack, they have less defenses. I can go through with my plasma fire. Next turn, I'm 15. Yeah, engineer. No, plasma fire drone. They have 2 damage. They can decide for white drone to go for or an engineer to go for, which is fine for me. Fine to me. Yeah. They have a poly wall, so there's no point in using plasma fire here. Oh, 3. If I don't use plasma, it blocks. Huh, okay, and won't die. Cool. So go for drone because I need cannon fodder. Oh, I need 1 drone per turn. Huh. Two engineers drone or white drone engineer, both cuts one point of economy on my side. If I kill polywall and the engineers, then following turn I can get to more drones. But leaves them with more money next turn. They can get to 1 drone or kill 1 white drone. polywall. I guess. Last plasma fire. 2 polywalls. They can decide to kill my thing here, so I will build 1 force field though. Break through here. The wild drone. Oh yeah. Do I have engineers to supply myself? There are 3 attack available. I can apply it to one of the plasma fires. I want additional damage next turn. I'll wait a turn for that. I will wait 1 turn. I'm wasting 1 Bohemian per turn though. Yeah. We'll use those. I mean, that's fun about having optional damage, because they go for a lot of force fields, which kills the drones. Yeah, but these will soak up my damage. I can kill 2 white drones now. Cut a little into their recon. With 8 drones and 2 engineers. I can build 2 drones and eat 2 drones. Oh yeah, I want a breakthrough turn. Breakthrough-ish turn now. 20. They'll be left with 1 wall. And they build ghost charges too. This didn't go as well as I'd like to. Yeah, this plasma fire rush wasn't cool. Sag. Yeah, that's the thing. I need experience. I need to see how stuff works. I can resign now. Yeah. Poly wall. I mean, 1 normal wall is 5 gold Bohemian, and this you have quite some supply of the polywalls. Polywalls are efficient blockers. They're efficient blockers. No to myself. Right. Yeah, let's get right into another one. Try to beat the expert bot this time. Steel Forge needs 1 blast forge here next to its cost. I gain 2 Bohemian per turn, so instead of building 2 blast forges, I can simply build a steel forge, which is 1 gold cheaper, and 1 building different and has 1 HP more instead of 2 more. Yeah, because it's 1 body with 4 breakpoint health. It can't be targeted by this that we've seen once. Yeah, it can destroy 1 conduit, blast forge, or animus. And I can click it to pay 1 gold, 2 Bohemian, and 1 drone to construct a steel splitter. So instead of paying 6 and blue, I pay 1 blue, blue, and drone. So it's a little weird, so to say, but you can. If you have some other economy, go for Steel Forge, Steel Splitters. Megatron, you've seen this one. Xatron, it's legendary card, yeah, if there's only a supply of 1. I don't know if it's called rare, if it is 4, and don't know what with 10, and don't know what with 20. Prompt, blocks, 11 gold, 5 greens, normal HP, restores 4 per turn, so it gives you 4 block material per turn, so to say. And if it has a lot of health, you can click it to say like construct 5 gauss charges if the enemy does not go for damaging this thing. Yeah. Pixies, you can even build pixies, there are a lot of those. And if you don't want to waste blue, so to say, you can produce blue for something else perhaps, and if you switch over to something else, you can still spend your blues. I couldn't last game, yeah, I was going for those plasma fires and wasn't strong enough with those, and the blue was wasted each turn, yeah, so might not want to do that. Lance Tooths. As soon as you paid 2 once and waited 2 turns, you gain 2 damage per turn. Is efficient. I read somewhere and played it once. Blocks as well. If you click it, it doesn't block. So if I want to, it can block. It has 4 HP. It's very efficient after you get to the 2 damage. Yeah. Can you even imagine to buy 2 pixies over 2 turns, then buy a Lance Tooth, and then have 2 damage per turn to buy even more Lance Tooths. So this can be a legit way here. If we have again polyballs. Going for blue is pretty efficient because you have a good attacker and a good defender. Or a high health efficiency attacker. Blood Pact effect. Ah yeah, there are also effects, spells, so to say. Construct 4 prompt husks. And construct a Grim Tooth with 3 lifespan for your opponent. Grim Botch. So this gives me overall 1 block, netting me 1 block. It gives me instant blocks for free, 3 gold. I would need a better idea of econs, different econs here, like a 12 drone econ or 11 drone econ or 16 drone econ. To have an idea of how well this is. Electro War, fast, cheap, and pay 1 energy for 1 attack. Yeah, so if you don't go for drones anymore and have engineers left, you can have Electro Wars. And they're like, I'm you. Yeah, go Pikachu. Yeah. This looks like a pretty clear line to go for blue. For which I need to come. Now, I can't go for a Blast Forge drone because I can spend my blue on this one. I'll have 8 money left next turn to spend 1 on Pixie, 2 on drones. The next turn I spend the blue again on the Pixie, and I hope I'll have enough for Lance Tooth. I go for a Conduit. This way. I'll be at 11. I'll need another turn for another Pixie. I can spend it the rest on more drones. If I go for the Engineer, I can go for even more econ. I mean, having a high econ, I can spend the money also. Yeah. So if you have a lot, all of them being cheap, there's not much point in going for a lot of econ. Pixie and 3 drones now. They also don't threaten me with the red build to go aggressive. Yeah, now that I have 2 Pixies, I can buy Lance Tooths. Lance Teeth. 14. Do I want more? The Lance Tooth. Oh. Can't build another one next turn, but I can build a Polywall. Or a Steel Splitter. Oh, I don't even need the second blast forge because I can go for steel forge. I can cut the corner to get... Oh yeah, if I build steel splitters with the steel forge, I can spend the behemoth or other things. In case I want to use its active ability. And 14 next turn. What do I want to go for next turn? Do I go for building 2 lance teeth? Or do I build an extra Xetron next turn? It'll be a lot of defense. Huh. Going for 16 drones. I can build a polyball on lance too. I can also phase it. If I have a lot of mine, I can even go like Anima Tarsius. I don't know if I have no idea about econs. Yeah, I have no idea about econs. I think I can raise this a little. Yes, I can. I mean, I want, oops, 2 drones at least. We'll go for the steel forge. Oh, I can build 2 pixies next turn. I mean, I want lands to start building. Yeah, that was the point of the pixies. Yeah, I mean, I've loads some money now. Gauss cannons, of course. Yeah, well, polyball. Polyball. Steel splitter. 15. 15. What more drones? We'll go to 18 drones. I can get to a conduit or an animus after 3 turns. 17. I have a surplus of 1. Building a pixies to not waste behemoth. Yeah, this will be fine. And they built a lot of pixies to maybe get past my polyball. Lance Tooth. Please gimme for more Lance Tooth. Do I build more polyballs? I don't need a polyball now. I mean, the enemy is also not going for a lot of pressure. I mean, they go for the polyball themselves. Do I go for an animus because they're not pressuring me much? I mean, I have 17. I can build 1 Lance Tooth each turn. I expected them to be more aggressive. I mean, I can always sink my behemoth into a pixie. Guess I can go for an animus. I'm not being pressured. Okay, if I go for an animus, I can spend 8 on Tarsius, 6 on Lance Tooth, that's 14. I have 3 left over. 2 left over for the pixie. I can go for a conduit if they still don't pressure me. Pixie. 18. I'll have 2 Tarsius, 14, 15. I have 3 left over. Two. 6. Do we go for an additional Blast Forge? I really have no clue what to spend my money on. I mean, they could also go for 15, having 15 there. 2 blast forges. I mean, I have 2 kind of as well, but they have the conduit as well. Having the conduit can get them gauss cannons. Nixatron. Nixatron, I mean, I can bear it down. I can bear it down if I have a lot of damage. And a lot of damage can be efficiently get for the Tarsus. Animus. Okay, this way. I spent 14 each turn. I have 3 left over. Two, because I go for the pixies. I go for a drone first. Let's see what they do. Nice tooth. Tarsius. They get to 6 damage and get the polyball. Okay. A lance teeth. Okay. Ah, yeah, pixie. $18, $19. Okay, the question is, do I go for a conduit or go for drones? Because they start to go for damage now. Kind of. I can build 2 lance teeth per turn from next turn on. There's no need to use damage early, except to pressure them. I mean, I'm not pressuring them. I have a feeling I econed up more. I will. 18. 2, 6. I have 6 left over. And want to use stuff. Six. 1 on the Tarsier. Do I want to have blood pacts actually? That's 19. Alternatively, I can go for Polywall Lance Tooth 16. Tarsier. I want to get to 20 at least. I mean, I can also spend 2 pixies. Oh. No. Yeah. Wait. What did it? Was it? Yeah, 1 lance tooth. 2 Tarsius. I mean, I can spend even the pixies for. No, I can't. Because I don't have enough money for 2nd lance tooth. Yeah, okay. No attacks this turn. Yes. Now should take care about having a polywall lance tooth here. Tarsier. I can this turn do this because I had 1 leftover money. Perhaps I should go for another drone instead. So that I'll have 20 per turn, so I can build polywall lance with Tarsier. Because they have enough damage per turn from next turn on. I mean, either I use a lance tooth and I lose an NG, or they don't and everything goes into polyball, so. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Don't need to attack this turn. I don't know where my attack's coming from. Ah, I can use the lance. Ah, yeah. But I want a polywall for defense. I don't need it. So I can put it up as blocker. It only goes into polywall. So I don't lose NGs. Yes. Yes. They built ghost cannons. Oh! Oh no, I didn't build the drone. I built the Tarsier. Okay, I built a drone now. 10, 4. I used 2 lance teeth, 2 pixies to build to crack the polyball. Polyball dies, engineer, and the rest blocks. Let's block the lance tooth. This way. Oh, 20. Polyball, lance tooth, Tarsier. That's the ultimate goal. I lose some NGs. Oh, I have 7 attack. Want to go into the wall. They start to build force fields. You can also decide to go for 2 polyballs because to destroy one, one absorbs 5. Waste red, but they start to build force fields, which cuts at their econ. They have 2 blast forges, but they don't use. 11 is like 5, 3, 2, wall. They're just now starting to get more drones. They used 2 drones, but build 2 drones. Does this kill an NG? Yeah, you'll be using this polyballs, but some force fields and walls. (13) 7, 5, 3, 2. This kills an NG. Oh no! Ah, I didn't click the polywall. I'm still learning the game. Whoops. I'm still learning the game. 14. Whoops. Go for prompt tasks to make use of my money. I'm getting to the steel splitters. Yeah, 3 gold give me 1 defense only. Oh, I can overrun them. I can even kill Grimbotches. Cutting their supply is great. They give up. Okay, I want to play it out. This takes 2 turns. This does not. So, at this point they're left with what they have. Rhinos will help me attack. 2 wards, please. 2 rhinos, please. Do I want rhinos? I want blood packs. Do I want blood packs? I don't know. I want rhinos. Overrun them. Kill the last drone. Kill the lance tooth, the splitters. kill the pixie. No, they will have to drone, but they kill the ghost cannon. Also, there's this concept. There's this concept of I don't know how it's called, but you see the ghost cannons have a lot of health there. So that if you go for a build that you go for with a lot of green and be like, oh yeah, breach proof, yeah, if you breach the defenses and get to the units, if all of the enemy units are high health anyways, and breaching does not get to fragile or low health efficient units, it's like, okay, you've breached, but the stuff that you want to deal damage to, yeah, like this, if I don't kill the gauss cannon, it's still up and still attacks. And if your econ goes like with my plasma fires, where I'm just shooting off all my drones perhaps and kill all the defenses and get to their attackers, but don't kill those, yeah, their breach-proof strategy may still stop me, yeah, or beat me in the end, because the turns that the things survive kill my stuff before my stuff can kill their stuff, yeah. And breach-proof strategies are pretty fun to me, because this game is looking, give me a moment, does look for the game, you look for defending properly in this game. That's somewhat weird. You look for defending properly in this game and look for your breakpoint defenders absorbing stuff, right? For the energy matrix or your wall, to distribute damage between your defenders in a way that you absorb breakpoint HP -1 damage of the highest blocker you have. Yeah, energy matrix or with the polyball. Where's the polyball? Here. Yeah. Because I didn't click the polywall, then we easily absorbed 5. So yeah, if you want to click to kill frontline stuff, you have to click frontline stuff. Okay, expert bot, fearless bot, aggressive openings. Yeah, that's also cool to play for. By the way, the server uptime, the last time I checked, or the last time I was here, before today, it was not 9.3 hours, but more. So they did something here, yeah. And you see how many logins there were since then. Yeah, there are still players here. And oh, I finished a quest. Defeat a master bot. I think it says, oh yeah, it said expert bot honorably. And new item acquired, beam cannon hellhound. It's a skin. Now I have to. There's no streams available somehow. Maybe there is. Yeah, I don't know when I appear here. How to stream Prismata? Oh, you get here one. It led me to this Twitch website where the streaming tools are. Well. I hope to just appear when I play somehow. Defeat Master Bot honorably, and we can do that next. I think the aggressive one is next, but we'll see. There are like scenarios. The combat scenario. Combat scenarios. There are combat scenarios. Yeah, so there's practice possibilities. Yeah, beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, and master scenarios. I've completed 8 of those challenges and all of this. You learn stuff here. You see stuff here. You're also there like exploiting your opponent. Shadow Fang battle. Yeah, there's a Shadow Fang unit that you can look for. And what I liked was the extreme rush defense. Defend against extreme rush. Extreme Rush should be losing strat, so to say, but you still have to do proper stuff here, and yeah, you have to maximize kind of this thing you do here. There are challenges also, expert certification. You can see it here, but it says expert certification. They're pretty difficult. And here it says master. I don't know how interesting master scenarios and combat scenario mode. How interesting they are, because they kind of can get tedious in my opinion. But you obtain badges. Oh yeah, and we have customization. Oh, we can also do this. I can show you the good stuff here. Skins. Yeah, the new Hellhound. I like that one. The unit, I mean. No, this skin doesn't look bad. I find those goggly eyes fun when applied on stuff here. Featured games. There's a game. One has featured games here actually, and one can watch these. Banana Split against Edition. I can show you how this looks like. I don't know if in game you see whether you're spectated or not. But yeah, they have Chrono Filter. Every 2 turns you gain 1 blue and 1 red at once. App Turbine, we saw that one. 2 gold, and on click you consume drones. I don't know if this is custom made, a custom set, because you have a lot of blue here only. But yeah. Drake! Start of turn 2 attack. Consume a blast forge to gain additional 2 to break through stuff, potentially. Or threaten it at least. A little expensive, but the 2 attack per turn. 2 attack per turn seems to be strong and is usually expensive. But the Lance Tooth, as we've seen before, is quite efficient for this attack stuff. Apollo. Build time of 2. And destroy an enemy unit with 3 or less health. Breakpoint or fragile. Yeah, so it can kill 3 health or lower stuff each turn. It's expensive, you need 3 blue for that. Here's even Odin. You have 2 expensive 3 blue stuff. This seems kinda... Yeah, there's also different ways to show these columns here. But yeah. Also turn 2, 3 engineers and going for 3 here. 3 drones. Go for the first Blast Forge. Yeah, Blast Forge, Animus and Conduit have max 3 HP, so Apollo can kill basic stuffs there, it can also kill the Chrono Filter. Tarsus. Okay, they have skins for all their stuff. They display here. You can click some. Oh yeah, if you hover over your enemy here, you can see his skins. Yeah. And yeah, what would I go for here? No clue. I don't know if the Apollo or the Odin is stronger. You need more money to get to the Odin. That's the guy that made 3 Sea Splitters. It can give you 4 attack if it eats a Seal Splitter. And here, he's perfectly at 0 gold and got to the App Turbine and 2 Blast Forges. We'll have 18 gold per turn. Eating a drone, he can have 20 and get to the Odin. This guy here, set with 2, settled with 2 and wants to get Drakes. The first Drake can be answered with a wall, but if the enemy, if this guy here, I mean he has 18 gold, he can go for the Apollo on the wall. Go for the Apollo wall, they can kill down the Blast Forges. I mean he thinks about getting the Chrono Filter. Question is if he has enough money. He will have 17 this way to alternate between Drake and an Odin buy with red? No, he decided against. turbine. He went for more drones earlier. But I have the feeling that usually when you go for more drones, more econ earlier, that you grow out your enemies some in the late stage. 18, and he's catching up with 18 and now 20. Tries to surpass him. Wanted to threaten with the Drake, but the Drake does nothing for now. Not really anything. Because it's absorbed. 2 attacks. Having only 2 attack is absorbed easily with the ball. There's a usual way to go for the ball. Yeah, 3 HP, prompt. As soon as the threat is there, one can build the ball. Cuts down on the econ shortly, but can answer this. Having some engineers can also deal with 3 or 4 attack for 1-2 turns. And yeah. You can click a button to collect all your stuff. Q, I think it is. I like to swipe through my drones when collecting my money. I have the feeling that he clicked the button and he swipes, perhaps. I'm not sure. He's getting the Apollo here. How did he get the Apollo? He chronofiltered it. But yeah, if you buy the chronofilter, it gives you on construction the resources, so it's on turn 1. And then every second turn. So he got it now and then gets it every second turn from this point on. 18. Now player 1 here is trying to catch up. But he built the Apollo earlier. I think the Apollo is quite crippling against blast forges or the chronofilters. Yeah, he went for the Apollo Tarsier boy. Let's see what badges they have. There are badges in this game. If you do certain stuff, you can badge yourself with those stuffs. Unstoppable. When 8 games in a row in ranked play. 1000 honorable victories. Ranked play, casual match, or Masterbot games. Masterbot is difficult, at least to me. Superior army composition. Control 20 different units on 1 turn. Prize War Brawl champion. Awarded to those who finished first in the Prize War Brawl. It's like some timed events, yeah, special play modes. Millionaire. Produce 1 million gold in honorable games. And biotechnologists. Produce 10,000 replicas in honorable games. So be it. Okay. They somehow go for conduits. I have no idea what they want to do. Also, Apollo can either kill basic production things because of their health, or get past walls to destroy other 3 health things like blockers. He gets to the blast forges now. That's why he goes for conduits. Apollo can tear down walls because they have 3 HP. Apollo can get to quite some stuff. And Apollos can't kill each other because they have 4 health, breakpoint health. So yeah. Odin has 3? Oh, he went for conduit so he can make force fields. So each green gives him 1 block more on top of the block of the drones. The app turbines. He wants some quick money now. Also, having this potential damage. I mean, I like to watch this one game here now. I hope you do too. If you are more interested in my gameplay, leave a comment in the comment section so I can adjust a little to your interests. And yeah, they're facing a 3 damage. I mean, they can threaten more, the Drakes and Odins. Oh, this was an expense. I mean, shooting down 20 gold and 3 blue is like, yeah, the might of Apollo, because enough strong units also have up to 3 health. You want to kill a Tarsier? You want to kill your Blast Forge? I have no idea what you should kill with Apollo here. And I have a feeling that player 1 outgrew the enemy with just slight econ. Yeah. But ended up having more stuff, it feels like. I mean, he builds some engineers and walls and force fields. Tries to get something, build stuff up. I mean, our guy down here has 21, 22 gold per turn ready. Our guy up here 18. And this wears them down, I think. I mean, I have the feeling that player 2 is perhaps losing. I mean, they can eat their drones. That thing can eat their drones. Does he ponder whether to kill the engineer or the drone? It seems. Why not kill the NGs? They would have lost the war if they sacrificed the Blast Forge. There's a Blast Forge against wall trade, and they would rather not trade the Blast Forge, I guess. I mean, if the Apollo kills the... don't know why they would not kill the Blast Forge. Taking care of threats, maybe the conduit. I mean, it feels to me like the most vulnerable stuff to kill with the Apollo, while the resource is important, so to say. Usable. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's intriguing to me. I'm interested in knowing how stuff is supposed to work, right? Yeah, jeez. Pew. Steel Splitter. I mean, Steel Splitter was in construction, thus not targetable. So they killed the target instead of Steel Splitter. Maybe the econ is low enough that they can deal with their attackers. I mean, the attacks cost at least 4 each, no matter which one. Steel Splitters cost 6. Tazi has 4 in 2 turns. And does make sense to get to those. I guess if player 1 here builds walls now, he built up their attacks. Their attackers by now. I mean, engineers can be used for NG stuff, but with the high supply of engineers and just costing 2, you convert 2 gold into 1 block. Yeah, I think that's the vanilla block ratio. The wall gives you 3 block for 5 gold and the possibility to absorb, but if they don't absorb, it's at least a 3 block for 5. Yeah, so it's a little less than 2 gold for 1 block, and thus efficient, and uses the blue. Yeah, so if you have the technology, so to say, that you don't use for other units at this point, but for balls. Yeah, it's a cost in some other place, isn't it? Banana split, defeated, addition. Yep. I can save the replay code. I even might. I'll just copy that one real fast. Can I copy it? No. I mean, I can review it right away, but I know that games that I was interested in I couldn't easily review later on. So yeah. Edition is playing again. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have stuff here. Okay. We have the games. Yeah, and here earn daily rewards by defeating Masterbot or winning in ranked, ranked play, casual matches or event modes. 3 daily rewards. today. All 3 remaining for today, and yeah, you can even find skins and emotes in this section that you've got, and find those in the so-called Black Lab and Armory. If you get these power cores from daily stuff, you can put them in here and play a little minigame. You have possible rewards here, and you have like red, blue or green under these cards, and if you flip properly and skillfully, you gain points. Yeah, I got some points here. And spending this pseudo premium resource. Oh, you didn't see it. Here to the right, I can spend premium, pseudo premium resource. You get a little through play and through other stuff. Or flip additional cards if I spend more, if I really want a... Oh, I have to adjust. I have to adjust my camera again later. I placed myself here for a moment. So... Bless me. Yeah, I can spend stuff to get the... Googly eyes! Eyes on target, Antimo combat. Ah, this is almost worth it. Yeah. I can even spend just my 91 points here for... Yeah, the thresholds are you usually get often below some other threshold, I mean. So that hand-painted Tarzia. Scurvy Curse Grimbotch, Germany, Drone, Ingenious Husk. Leave me drone. Leave my drone alone. Fusions. This is the only one, but it's kind of a lot to go for, so yeah. Let's get these here. And next core. Play the minigame a little more. It's quick, it's fast. 30, 32, I can get 1 emote. Close game, you played well. Yeah, we can go for you played well. Tira Thurnex. Yeah, Marksman Deadeye Operative. Grenade Mag. Sly Doomed Drone. Denied. Oh, it's just... Close game is a little cooler, I guess. Instead of the that we played well, and yeah. You have each symbol, each color. 1 is 2, 1 is 3, 1 is 5, 1 is 10. And I mean, you see the combos here to the left. And, yeah. 2 more flips. Nothing this time. Also, and you get progress to the so-called, I don't know how they're called, credit cards, black cards. Yeah, playing this minigame. You can play a second flip things, do click things minigame where you can gain potential. Aesthetics. Ooh, the googly eyes are here again. We saw the skin some moments ago. Hand-painted animals. They look a little different. I don't know if hand-painted means in some image thing program or actually hand-painted. Yeah. Phosphorescent isochrones. This looks cool. Ruby Trinity drone. You're in the presence of a master. Finland drone. Always buy Shadowfang. Do your worst. Okay, let's see. Can we get the googly eyes? Not yet. Not yet, and not really, I guess. Except if I find another 2. Which I don't. Okay, let's play again. Infusions. Oh, infusions are, I think, material for creating your own skins. Yeah, that's the currency to choose some cosmetics. Scythe Warrior Perforator. A little flavor here. I think that's the pose they have usually, but they get their... I don't know, is this a Sai? This weapon in hand? Hand painted, you're welcome. Chocolatier White Drone. Megabot Grenade Mech. A little different color, Switzerland drones. Yikes. Do I get another 3, please? No, I don't. Nothing this time. See, you don't get stuff often, not necessarily. but yeah. And here. Yay! 20 extra ones, but this gives me just one emote. I have thick skin, or I concur. Let's concur. Okay, there's the Omni Power Core. For a chance to win awesome rewards. Rig a Power Core into a slot again. It's the same minigame with 7 flips. Yeah, it gives me more stuff. Ooh, googly eyes. What did I step in? Blood Rager. Boiler Chamber. It's worth it. I've heard that one before. Sly. Maybe the Shadow Chieftain. This looks cool, but the rest is like, I know. That's a little fun. I like the googly eyes because they're a little silly. 20. This one down here, please. This one down there. Yay, 60. I can get a Poland drone or the boiler chamber. This one doesn't look good. This one is like, oh, there's the Doom drone with the cloth on top. I mean, I can make myself more popular among my Polish viewers. I can use the boiler chamber. Do I have a skin for a drone? There's some first version drone skin I think I have. Yeah, but I don't think I get a quote if I can get skin. Steampunk skins. Oh! That's the only thermite core skin? There are 48 drone skins, yeah. We have 38 national flag drone skins. I don't know which one I have. But if this is the only thermite core skin, I have a unique reward here for myself. Okay. Yeah, this gives progress to this Black Labs, and this is another minigame, more or less. Ah, Vial drone. This doesn't look bad. Recently unlocked. I will also equip this one. Why not? Yeah, but I have recently overall equipped. Vivid drone. Yeah, classic drone. I had the classic drone equipped, I guess. Here you can see my whole collection of skins, which is like mostly classic stuff. Yeah, non-classic equipped skins. All unlocked skins. Sort by unit, drone. The classic drone. After Belgium drone! I can make myself popular amongst the Belgian people. If I have enough of those country, these national drones, I can rotate them a little. A Vial drone is like red eyes, right? It's edgy. Cool. Fearless bot. I haven't played around against them yet, so yeah, let's get in there. Let's get back in position. They have a little extra space here for a streaming camera, so that your units wrap around that place. Like this. Cool. Okay. Fearless bot at the first turn. They go for aggressive things. Okay, Vivid drone. 2 energy. Consume 2 drones and gain 3 per turn. Okay. What's the conversion rate here? Instead of 1 gold, I pay 1 energy. I have less drones there. It can be interesting for certain interactions. Still has 1 health. You reduce your unit count. So 3 gold is concentrated on 1 health instead over 3 units, which I also cannot convert into force fields. The question is really, what are you good for? Perhaps if I'm 1 gold short, I can build a Vivid drone. Get it in between. Okay. In every field we've seen. restoring a little and dying after 3 turns. Alright, core. Yeah, that's cool for threatening damage. Yeah, I can threaten damage, and if they can block very efficiently, or very well, I can simply say, okay, I turn it into 2 gold instead, this turn. Yeah, Oxide Mixer. Dies after 4 turns and start of turn construct Pixie. So this is 4 Pixies over 4 turns. Okay. Grenade Mag. Ah yeah, on construction 3 Pixies, start of turn 1, attack. And I can pay 1 gold and consume a Blast Forge to push for a breakthrough, I guess. Omega Splitter. You have Steel Splitters. 6 gold, 1 blue. We have Omega Splitters. 3 gold less for 3 blue and 3 attack per turn. And blockers with only twice as much health. Yeah. In economy, I can go for this one. Buy Moronex. A lot of red. 1 blue. Start of turn 3. Attack, and I can pay 1 attack to have 7 chill. 7 chill surpasses almost anything. I think there's 1 unit that has maybe 10. A blocker that has maybe 10. There are blockers that may have 7, I think. Which are very tall. So why Moronex can get past any defender. Yeah, I can just ignore an Omega Splitter. Yeah. If I wanted to. But getting the Omega Splitter down is pretty cool actually. Oh yeah, having the high breakpoint health makes it difficult to tear down alongside other things that the enemy might get to. And maybe you can block with it when there's a wave of damage and keep back your attack to block efficiently, very efficiently once. So here's some utility. And yeah, you're expensive to get to. Arms Race effect. Construct a Gauss Cannon, a Tarsier, and a Steel Splitter. Yeah, the basic attacking units. Yeah. And construct 4 engineers for your opponent. So basically, you give them 1 turn of defense after you get your attackers. And you need all resources, you need some money. And yeah, this is very curious, because it's not too cheap to get to this one. You pay the same green, blue, red as you would pay for the other units. And combined, they cost 6, 6, and 4, 14. So it's half the gold cost. Arms Race. Race sounds like you have to be faster than your opponent in some way. I'm not sure how fast, if this is fast enough for yourself. Plus, you also have to construct an Animus, Blast Forge, and Conduit first, so before you can get to a first arms race, you need 15 invested. But then can get blasting. Almost. You need 2 turns to get the engineers down, so the enemy gets 2 turns of time, while you get 2 and then 3 attack. It is slow, in my opinion. It's called Arms Race, but it is slow, and I guess it is a late game thing, perhaps, to go for. Yeah, to just pile on what you have already. But to that point, I think there are faster or more efficient ways to get some baseline damage. So I'm not too sure about the Arms Race. I'm explaining a lot. I'm talking a lot. Let's play a lot. Okay. There's defensive stuff. There's defensive stuff that you can get for Gauss side. Do I want to threaten damage? And then hold back? I mean, there's a lot of blue, so there can be built a lot of walls. This can make defending for the enemy awkward or less efficient. So that it makes sense to get this here. It gets me money after I have some kind of attack. So it's not the first thing I buy. Oxide mixers. I convert gold and blue into damage. I mean, I do as well in buying steel splitters. Yeah, just that They're a little more expensive and a little more permanent. These are not very efficient for damage, but they're still attackers, right? Grenade mech. I mean, going for blue is sensible. Going for 2 engineers in the second turn doesn't make much sense because you can't build 4 drones this way. So I usually float this one. Except there's some aggressive fast thing I can go for. You want to go for aggressive stuff? But you still go for money, yeah? Some baseline econ is very important. I mean, you can go for Blast Forge here. I may go for Blast Forge here. I'm not going for red, I guess. I mean, I can go for a corner like this and then go for more econ. I can use green only on maybe the arms race and gauss cannons, but there are more efficient stuff for blue. 9. I can't buy a grenade mech next turn. Not sure if I want an engineer. If I go for 2 drones, I can build a drone. If I go for an engineer, I can go for more drones. Can't build 4 drones again, so 1 engineer is enough. This doesn't even feel efficient, but I think having floating gold is efficient for other ways to spend that. You can go for a conduit. For force fields. Cornets don't give them efficient blocking. Oh yeah! I can alright core around there in every fields. But I built an engineer, so I want additional drones, right? This isn't very threatening so fast, so far. They want to go for the arms race? Okay. This gives me time. Yeah, I can econ up and start going slow for blast forges. Yeah, arms race with Tarsius. Oxide mixers give me 4 pixies, 4 damage. Steel splitters give me more damage. Can go for 2 blast forges. I'll have 20 per turn. There's an Omega Splitter and a wall. I don't need walls that fast because they give me engineers. Oxide mixer, I mean, they're cheap. Oh, I have 1 blue, 1 spent. Oh yeah, I mean I'm more vulnerable, but they give me a lot of energy. Let's go for the alright core. Doesn't give me anything, but I spent my blue. This spends my energy. It's waste energy otherwise. Don't want more arms race shenanigans. I mean, I get to my engineers, but this is fine for now. Drones, more drones, and an Omega Splitter. Omega Splitter or Grenade Mech Wall? Well, yeah, Grenade Mech Wall gives me an efficient block for now. I can decide whether I want to use the attack for attacking or make it to gold. Yeah. Yeah. Won't attack. Here. I can consume my blast forges. Yeah, the grenade max. I mean, per turn, the steel splits give me more, but they can help me rush in there. Well. Oh yeah. 9, 15, 9, 24 per turn. $24 per turn. With the grenade mag, I have 14 per turn. I can get 3 walls. Or 2 walls for now. Oh, a lot of steel splitters later on. You can make use of all the blast forge material. Oh, I can even kill it all off with grenade mags. Oh, wait. I have 2 energy left. Yeah, I have enough econ. I think I should have enough econ. It's a lot of econ, and I think it's enough. They have only 13. I should blast them down. I don't want any more drones. 2 sufficiently blocked. With all this up, they either lose the energy field or the wall. Okay. Having some engineers up is cool to have more granular defense. Yeah, so called. Q. I leave up a drone. With a bit efficient lock. Yes, I float 1 blue, but it's fine. Yeah, they either lose an energy field or the other one, so I use the pixies now. Yep. Again, energy field a wall down. Grenade mech. Yeah, depleted, I know. I can blast through now, I don't need so much blue. Especially if I want to get in there. Was this one blast forge more than I needed? Not really clear. Yeah, it's okay to lose all the walls. Or is it? I can also make the attack more awkward. If I attack for 4, they lose. If I attack for 4, I keep a wall. If I attack for 4, I keep the wall. There's only 1 drone. And they lose either a wall or an energy field. They can keep the drone. If they don't keep the drone, they lose. Yeah, they keep a drone, but yeah. If they attack for 5, they keep the drone. Yeah. Force better for attack here. And yeah, let's spend the blue to make attacking even more awkward. 11. Efficient block. Now, They kept a lot of drones up, so yeah, let's kill the drones, I guess. Oh, I even overrun the defenders. Huh, funny. So do I get to the Tarsiers? Or do I get to the drones? I mean, I can keep up with defense, I guess. Overrun. Don't have much money left anyways. Have 13 so far. I lose walls. I don't build an engineer to have a drone up. Yeah, that's cool. 8 and defend properly. Yeah, they went for arms race. It was too slow. They gave me enough time to build in almost double the economy and, well, just beat them down here. Yes, I used a lot of walls. But where's my attack now? My attack's in blast forges. 4. They efficiently block 2. They efficiently block 1 this way, so I have a little extra gold. More blast forges. NGs. Time for me to throw in the towel. I'd like to play this out. Breach. Yeah, 4 gold per turn can get them 1 attack per turn. Kind of. Killing a Tarsius kills 2 attack per turn right away. 2 Tarsius. Killing 2 drones. Yeah. Gives less pressure on me to defend properly. I mean, it's kind of over anyways by now. So blast forges 2 and an engineer. Overrun, kill the Tarsius. With less pressure on my defense. Yep. Overrun. Okay, how much can I overrun for? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Kill this. Gives them 2, 3 to 4 attack. So I keep on drone up. Blast forge. Kill 1 blast forge. Mixer. Defense for 4. This way. Oh, I can kill the pixie. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Cleaning up. Oh yeah. That's kind of it. Thank you, Grenadiers. You did a nice job. Oh, I even bought all engineers. Way! We won. Cool. Fearless bot. Do I want to proceed to one more game? I'll do one last game. Yeah, and then we'll call it quits for today. It's been quite enough. I liked it. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired, but not that much. We can do one more and try to beat Masterbot. And perhaps even claim a first daily reward here. In casual play, you sometimes get easier bots than Masterbots, so we have sometimes an easier time to win there. Which is, but then with the timer, but that's fine, right? There's like 10 extra seconds at the start to look at the units, and then yeah, decide what to do. They also like to emote sometimes, and it's like random. So I leave it out. Yeah, you can even see their skins or no skins. So yeah, they have all the basic looks. Mobile animals. Start of turn gain 1 red instead of a 6 cost get 2. And it says pay 2 and sacrifice it to construct a prompt rhino. So you can even get a quick rhino if you say let's scratch this one. It's a cheap alternative towards the animus. So yeah, question is if you want or need it. Niveau charge. Lifespan 1, dies after 1 turn, so if I buy it I should use it if I want to use it. Freeze 5. So you can freeze 1 defender once. Isochronos, we've seen this one. Waves of attack. Asteroid cannon. Fragile. Can damage 16 health. Yeah, it's very tall. Gain 3 attack and pay 3 to construct a prompt barrier. So if you want a prompt blocker that's gone afterwards, what would be? You can even pay 3 health so you don't lose drones or something. It's very tall. Pixies, yeah, to soak up your blue to not go to waste. Blue only has then some econ this game. Huh. Blood Rager. Self turn gain 2 after paying 3 or so. And Tia Thernax. This is a very interesting one. You unlock it early on. And yeah, can block if you want to. It's prompt in that. You need to pay 7 drones. So you kill your economy. It's fragile. Yeah, fragile for 4 health. You can click it 3 times for 7 attack each. For 3 turns you can stack for 7 damage. And then it's empty. And so yeah, you pay 7 gold, 3 greens, 1 red, 7 drones to attack for 21. Which is huge. Which is enormous. And then you die if you didn't kill the enemy. So yeah, this is cheap out this game because you can get to it with a mobile animus. I mean, I can go drone green, then have 8. Can go for conduit mobile and get a super fast Tia Thernax. There's no efficient blocker next to the wall, and getting wall so early. Oh my gosh. Can I pull off the Tia Thernax? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Did I make a mistake? No, I didn't. I can buy it now. Rawr. They can get 1 force field. The heck. I can even get a rhino overrun. I'll keep 1 drone for safety reasons. Overrun, kill the drones. Overrun, kill the drones. They can block a little for me. They have more econ now than me. They need an engineer. Uh-oh. I've got greens! I can get to Isochroni. I hope? Oh no. Yeah. I didn't win the way I wanted to. I shouldn't have bought the rhino, actually. I mean, I have 6 block helping me here. Oh no. They have even more Gauss sides than me. Oh no, they will out-econ me. 6. Seven. I can get an ESO drone. Oh no. See, the Theaturn is not that easy somehow. Theathernix. I mean, I have a little more block. They have a little more econ. Oh no. Ah, they can't build more drones because the supply is empty. Yeah, I can block this. Next turn as well. Efficient block. Do I just go for Isochronai? I mean, they can't get more econ up. They can get their own Theathernix. Oh no. Let's see if I can get there. Oh no, so no, so no. Oh. Yeah, they got the Theathernix. 6. 2 charges. I have no clue if this is enough. 8. Can get more money. Let's see if I'm breach proof. No, no, I get to 6. Overrun defenders. Yeah, damage the Isochronus. Proceed to damage. The Cronus. I can kill the Splitter and 1 Cronus. Yes! I managed to get there! Ooh, I won! That was funny. Ah, I can claim victory already. Whew. Yeah, I played through. Yeah, not close or anything. 62 Gauss side. I didn't keep track of their drones. That the drone supply. I mean, yes, I killed off the drones, except 1, so they could catch up back again in their econ. I could have surpassed them easily because my supply was higher, but I decided to go for the Isochronus, the little cheaper than Gauss cannon damage source, and well, it has 5 health. I was breached. I have no econ left. They had no econ left, and yeah, victory! I will save that replay. Whoa, level up. I get new blueprints. I have the Savior. Says additional cost of 6 drones, 4 turns to build, self-turn gain 1 for each drone you have, and click to consume a drone to construct a plasma fire. Did I read something about it that you can't actually buy it turn 1? But it feels weird to buy it turn 1. Each player can buy it turn 1 because the players have 6 or 7 drones. Being in the build time unit, you have stuff that cannot be attacked. Yeah, but you still need drones after it's built to actually give you more money. And then you can click this to get 1 plasma fire. I think there's only 1 of this in the game then anyways. Do you play it? Do you buy it turn 1? I mean, you can buy it turn 2 and then go for usual econ and double to econ. I think if you go for it, you go for it first and fast. I have no clue how to properly play with it. Infusion Grid. It is a blocker, needs 5 in a blue, and says pay 1 red and sacrifice Infusion Grid to construct 4 prompt husks. Why would you do that? I mean, this has 4 breakpoint health. To have more granular defense. Granular being, yeah, if you have more little blockers. If you have more little blockers, you can more easily distribute your stuff. Distribute the enemy damage. Yeah, this can be okay to pay 1 red for. And Ferritin Sack. Build time of 2, and I can click it to gain 1 gold and 1 blue. So without buying any blast forges, I can create blue by paying red. It's a very good utility thing if you don't want a lot of blue there. If you want like an Apollo and otherwise play red, you can buy 3 Ferritin Sacks over time and then buy the Apollo. Yeah, utility. Fun. And I got the power core. And the next one is 15 of these shards. Yeah, I have not spent any shards yet, so yeah. Defeated Master Bot. Honorably, I guess. So I can get even another thing here. It's a black card! We can play mini games. We play mini games and then that's it for today. Okay, Armory for 2 power cores. See what we can get here. Oh, it covers the flips actually, being in the middle. Bam! First row for stuff. Can't touch Dracena Spinos. Cerulean Barrier. Joystick Tester Coil. Hand-painted drone. The coal-fired Steel Forge. The Prehensive Photonic Fibroid. Yeah, Googly Eyes. There are 20 Googly Eye skins in the game. Rover Militia. Looks like an elephant somehow. And Snipe. That's it. 33. Is your cat choosing what you should buy? Cats. Or Snipe. Nah, this is toxic. This is fine. And another one. Ooh, a pirate one. Peg-legged Shredder. Leary Tarsier. Yeah, Googly Eyes. Crusader Xeno Guardian. Australian drone. Shiny. Hand-painted blast forge. Be right back. Consulting a Prismata wiki. Haha. Dazzling Trinity drone. Omega Splitter is best splitter. Overconfidence is a slow insidious killer. And do we get something? Yes! 80! Yeah, to just be below 100, right? So we get the 2 quotes, emotes, and be done for it. Power fragments to get power core. Okay, get into this one. Select a reward that you'd like to play for. Ah yeah, this minigame you get to choose. There are like also ranks of There are different ranks for cosmetics. Like this cosmetic level is level 5. Yeah, there's level 6 and 7. We'll see shortly. And playing the minigame, it will decide whether I get the level 5, level 6 or the level 7 one. I guess because you rarely play this and have rarely a chance for those high level cosmetics, you can at least choose from a set of 6 which one you want to play for. Midnight Cluster Bolt, Morning Star Imperilla, Ice Glow Creo Ray, yeah, having some snow here, Chief Deputy Drone, the Cutlass Grenade Mech, or the Battlefield Animus. It's somewhat lackluster. This one is fine-ish. Morning Star is like okay instead of this red thing that they have there. Having this animation on top is looks pretty nice actually. Yeah, the Creo Ray is icy anyways, but having the snow on top is fine. It's cool. Having this pirate themed one is cool as well, and this like Wild West. I mean, there are now enough other drone skins. That's the only Creo Ray skin, and there are different one for this one. I like the animation because it's the only one for this unit. I will pick this one to play for if I get to it. Silverback Amperilla. So it looks more like a gorilla and doesn't have a weapon but a leaf. Okay. Medieval Rhino, yeah, steel plated one. Apollo Firing, equipable mode. Kick. Bevel Gear Animus, steampunk. Wind Up Pharaohborn, yeah. Pharaohborn has green stuff here instead it says time stuff. Or the Retro Cartoon Oxide Mixer. It doesn't look too sick. I mean, I appreciate the art style. This is not really... Yeah, I don't really like this one. So it's like steampunk, but it's like... I don't know. They're not really interesting me. And none of these are really interesting to me. The coolest is perhaps the Apollo Firing. It's rare anyways. Animated, yeah, prismatic. This one's animated as well. Short Barrel Apollo. Boombox Chevalier. Mega Sword Centurion. Yeah, no. Rifleman Steel Splitter. I see the theme. Sir Top Cat Electro War. Okay. And Snarling Pharaohborn. Yeah, it's a different pose, right? It's okay. Animation is okay. Having this animated is cool. Having a kitty here is fine. Not these two. This is okay. This is also okay. Different poses and art and stuff. You can stay there. Maybe it's between these two. I can increase the odds on a Apollo stuff skins. What is it? Top hat cat, right? It's only a chance to get one of these. I like the animation more. If it's a level 7 thing, I want the animation. Yeah, flip until you unlock a prize or uncover 3 strikes. Yeah, there are 5 strikes, and after I uncover 3, it's over. I get some reward for getting the 2 green ones. I mean, I need all of the appropriate color to get the reward. So yeah. I can click to start. Shuffling animation. And we can get in there. Let's see. Here's a white one. Here's another white one. Here's a red one. Here's a blue one. Wow, no strike yet. I mean, 5 strikes out of 20. On average, I should have found 1. So, lucky, I guess. Okay, there are still 5 left in 16. 5 and 16, yeah. Is there one? Oh, here's a green one. One of the 2 greens. Here is a blue one. Okay. There's a 1 in 14 chance to get the green reward. 1 in 14 to get the blue reward. And yeah, still 5 strikes. 5 and 14. So if I go symmetric here, here's 1 strike. Here's another strike. Oh noes. Okay, what's in here? Here's a red one. Here. 3 strikes. I unlock some skin here, level 3 skin. Sag. Shuffle again. Do I replay it fully? Let's science this. Yes, I replay the full game. I want a chance on this one. I hope I got the skin anyways, because I'm paying extra. First strike. Another red. Second strike. Third strike. Price unlocked. Yeah. Chocolatier, I like that one. I mean, paying 300 of these shards now gives me... I mean, I think I also pay shards. I mean, I like this one here. I'm done. I pay shards to unlock such skins as these here as well. Oh yeah, I can use the hand-painted one now. Cool. Googly Eyes, Blood Pact. Cheapy. Yeah, let's do so. Saloon Girl. Chocolatier. I haven't even equipped all of my skins. Wild West. Let's see. Shard Barrel. It costs 5,000 of these shards here. Yeah, I had a chance on it for 300. Yeah, I'm not really intrigued or inclined to pay a lot of shards to have chances there for these. So yeah. Cool. Okay. That was chill. Hope that wasn't too loud. Yeah. I had a chill time. I had a chill time too. I had fun. I will certainly take more looks into this game after I've had enough looks into the game to go for casual games or ranked games. There will be some time till then, and feel free to tell me whether or not, or next time I stream, you can see perhaps in-game whether there are streams available. If I stream, you will see it here, of course. I'm not sure if you see it in... Oh, live Twitch streams. Yeah, these are Twitch streams. I'm currently streaming over YouTube right now, so we'll not see it there. Okay, that's that question is answered. So that, yeah. Yeah, I had fun. This was chill. This was not scripted. It was spontaneous. A spontaneous stream here. And let's see how spontaneous or regular we can do something in the future, in the near future. Depending on how much time I have and how up to it I am playing the game. So yeah, free to play. If this is intriguing you, perhaps the next streams will be a little more fast, a little faster, a little more action-packed. Feel free to watch on, yeah, feel free to stay tuned, feel free to play it yourself, and yeah. If you have anything to comment on, something you wish for, if you say, I want something changed here, yeah, maybe you can do this or that, maybe show some scenarios. The campaign that was written there, I only have the free-to-play first chapter. If you're interested in that one, feel free to play it yourself. It's tutorial-like, so you learn the game by playing it and see a little bit of story flavor there, and yeah. Overall, hope you had fun. Hope you will have fun playing it yourself or playing whatever else you play, right? So yeah, stay tuned for more content, for more streams, yeah. And yeah, see you around, see you soon. Stay tuned, game on, and till next time, Bye bye.